The presidential frontrunner for the Republican Party says he wants to stop allowing any Muslims into the U.S.
Donald Trump made the comments at a couple of campaign stops today, comments that have outraged the Muslim community. WGN's Eric Rung is in the newsroom tonight with our story. Eric.
Good evening, Micah. The comments coming just a day after the president's Oval Office address, where he said we as a nation should not turn against our fellow Muslims and those practicing Islam. There isn't really any room for Donald Trump to say he didn't mean what he said, but anyone who's watched Trump knows he probably wouldn't take it back anyway.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
Almost immediately, nearly every candidate for president, both Democrats and Republicans, called Trump's comments just wrong. Some of the harshest criticism from New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
This is the kind of thing that people say when they have no experience and don't know what they're talking about. We do not need to resort to that type of activity, nor should we.
Tonight in South Carolina, to Cheers, he read a report about his comments to shut down American borders to Muslims and once again talked about surveillance on mosques because, quote, we know there's a lot of anger and we have to know what's going on.
Can you imagine what our great leaders of the past would have said with the kind of crap that's happening with us?
The executive director of Chicago's Council on American Islamic Relations says our founding fathers would probably say, how about maintaining the Constitution? And in this country, we don't outlaw religion or races, just criminal activity.
He's taken the values of this country and he's put them through the shredder for personal gain, for ratings, for votes, or for whatever else.
Ahmed Rahib says all Americans should be speaking out against this kind of rhetoric.
We all have to be able to speak about this and say, America's not going to go down that path. Keep America great. Keep this guy out.
Toward the end of Trump's South Carolina campaign stop, he told the audience he wanted to be the people's president. In Rahib's eyes, if elected, he'd be a president playing right into the very terrorist hands Trump says he wants to protect us from.
The moment that we allow that to cause us to cower in fear and to turn against ourselves, against our Muslims, against our Sikhs, against our own population, and to chisel away at our values and our Constitution, goodbye America. That's how terrorism takes down America. It's not through bullets.
Another question that has come up is, could Trump institute a ban like this? Legal experts interviewed by the Associated Press today say they could not find any formal exclusion of immigrants based on religion in America's history. We're live in the newsroom. I'm Eric Rung, WGN.